Divorce and custody. 6 ways to save money. Hiring a good attorney for any type of case can be expensive. How expensive depends on a number of factors. Here are 6 quick tips to save money. Number 1. Hire a good attorney. Then listen to your attorney, not your spouse or ex-spouse. It's amazing how many people will be in a huge battle with their soon-to-be ex-spouse, yet believe everything the ex tells them instead of listening to what their attorney says. If you don't trust your attorney, get a new attorney. If you have an attorney that you trust, listen to them. It's unlikely that you can rely on what your ex says if you're at war. Number 2. Do what your attorney asks. During the case, your lawyer will ask you to do a lot of things like complete a timeline, answer some questionnaires, and gather documents. You may not have to do anything that your lawyer asks, but if you don't, you're gonna cost yourself a great deal of money. If you've been asked for something critical and you don't provide it, you could lose your entire case. Number 3. Send items in one email rather than a bunch of emails. Your attorney will probably ask you to send them documents, photos, videos, etc. If you're providing hard copies, when you deliver them, have them organized. If you're sending the items by email, it will help if you send them in reasonably sized groups. That means don't send 1,000 documents in one email, but also don't send each one separately in 1,000 different emails. Number 4. Don't have your attorney draft an agreement until an agreement is reached. If you think that you've reached an agreement with your ex, that's great, but having your attorney draft a 50-page divorce decree that needs to be revised completely several times can cost you an unbelievable amount of money. Often it's best to just bullet point any tentative agreements and make sure that you really have an agreement before you spend the money on a major drafting project. Number 5. Don't fight any more than necessary, and don't fight over things that don't matter. Fighting is expensive. It takes attorney time, and that's what attorneys charge for. With lawyers, time is truly money. If something is worth fighting for, the cost of the fight may be worth it, but fighting needlessly or over things that really don't matter can waste a huge amount of money. Spending $5,000 to get a piece of furniture that you could replace for $500 is a really bad way to spend money. Number 6. Do not use your attorney as a counselor. Most people know that their attorney is not their therapist, but that's not always easy to remember. So no matter how much you like your attorney, if the discussion you're having does not help the legal part of your case, you'll be much happier when you get the bill from your lawyer if you've spent your time counseling with a mental health professional rather than your attorney. Finally, remember this. There's saving money on the front end of a case and saving money on the back end. Any good attorney can settle your case in a few days if you're willing to give up everything the other side wants. Doing that may save you some attorney fees on the front end, but cost you a lot of money on the back end. So the bottom line is, look for realistic ways to save money, but be smart.